Beloved chosen one, have you ever felt an unshakable sense that your life is meant for something far greater than what meets the eye? That deep stirring in your soul, that subtle yet undeniable pull towards something extraordinary, is not a coincidence. It is God's divine calling upon you. You were set apart for a purpose that transcends human understanding. But here's the real question. Are you prepared for the unexpected? Are you truly ready to embrace the unknown and walk by faith, not by sight? Before we step deeper into this revelation, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to each of you who has supported this journey through your generosity via Super Thanks. Your kindness and faith are not just seen, they are felt, and they fuel this mission of spreading God's truth. If this message speaks to you, if you feel the stirring of something greater, let me know in the comments by typing 999, a number symbolizing spiritual awakening and divine completion. Let's stand together as a community of God's chosen ones, encouraging and uplifting one another on this sacred path. The Bible is filled with examples of God calling his chosen ones into the unknown. Think of Abraham, who was commanded to leave behind all that was familiar and journey to a land God had promised. In Genesis 12, 1 through 2, the Lord declared, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you." Could Abraham have foreseen the trials and blessings that lay ahead? Could he have imagined how every unexpected turn would lead him to a destiny greater than he had ever dreamed? Now, consider your own life. What if every challenge, every delay, and every closed door is not a setback, but a divine redirection? What if the unexpected is God's way of preparing you for something beyond your comprehension? You see, being chosen by God means embarking on a journey that doesn't always make sense to the world, but is perfectly orchestrated in His divine plan. So, are you ready? Ready to embrace the unknown, to walk forward even when the road ahead is unclear? Because when you are chosen by God, the unexpected is not a reason for fear. It is an invitation to witness His power at work in your life. Let this truth sink in. You are not here by accident. You are chosen, and the journey begins now. God's chosen one. Expect the unexpected. Get ready. Chosen one, your journey is on the brink of transformation, and it's unlike anything you've ever experienced before. You are standing at the threshold of destiny, a destiny that has been uniquely designed by God for you alone. This is not just another chapter of your life. It is the unveiling of your true purpose. Brace yourself for the unexpected, for what lies ahead will astonish you. The extraordinary is about to unfold, not in distant lands, but right before your very eyes. And you, dear chosen one, are the central figure in this divine narrative. Have you ever wondered why you face so many trials and moments of solitude? It's because you have been endowed with sacred gifts, not merely talents, but divine powers placed within you by God Himself. These are not meant to remain dormant, they are tools to shape the world around you. Reflect on the words of Jeremiah 1:5. "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." You have been set apart, hand-picked for a mission that will bring light to darkness, hope to the hopeless, and transformation to the broken-hearted. As you step forward, your life will be infused with blessings that defy logic and transcend human understanding. Expect miracles that will shatter the boundaries of your imagination. Consider this. Have you ever thought about the magnitude of God's plan for you? His ways are higher than our ways, Isaiah 55:9, and His plans for you are far beyond what the human mind can comprehend. When you least expect it, doors will open that no man can shut, and blessings will come in forms you never anticipated. From healing the wounded souls around you to achieving what others deemed impossible, your divine power will radiate outward, reshaping the world in ways only God could orchestrate. Now is the time to cast aside all doubts. Do you feel that whisper in your heart, the one that says you were made for more? That is the voice of the divine, guiding you towards your destiny. You are walking a path illuminated by God's eternal light, and the universe itself has been waiting for this moment, the moment you fully step into your God-given power. Imagine the miracles that are already being prepared for you, like Moses parting the Red Sea or David defeating Goliath. Your journey is not without challenges, but it is marked by God's hand every step of the way. Embrace the extraordinary, for your life has a higher purpose. Do not fear the unknown. Instead, prepare for the divine intervention that will uplift and guide you. The unexpected will no longer be a source of uncertainty, but a testament to the wonders of God's plan. As Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. You, dear chosen one, are walking in alignment with that purpose. Do you ever wonder why you feel different from others, chosen one? It's because you are different. From the very beginning, you have been set apart for something far greater than you can imagine. The sense of otherness you feel is no accident. It is the divine calling you toward a purpose much bigger than yourself. You've been entrusted with gifts not by chance, but by design. These gifts are sacred tools, meant to guide you through the challenges of life and to help you triumph over adversity. Have you paused to truly reflect on the weight and beauty of this responsibility? Think about the times when you felt an unshakable intuition, a sudden burst of insight, or an overwhelming compassion for those in need. These are not random feelings. They are divine whispers reminding you of the power within you. Recall Joseph, who was given the gift of interpreting dreams, Genesis 41. His ability was not for personal gain, but to save nations during a famine. Similarly, your gifts have been placed in you for a reason: to transform lives, to heal, and to lead others toward hope and light. Your gifts are more than talents. They are your compass, your anchor, and your wings. They will guide you through uncertainty, keep you grounded in truth, and lift you to heights you've never imagined. Have you felt them stirring within you lately? A vision that sees what others overlook, a quiet voice urging you to take the path less traveled, or an inner strength that surfaces in moments of weakness. These are not fleeting feelings. They are divine signs urging you to embrace who you truly are. The first step, dear chosen one, is to recognize these gifts for what they are: sacred parts of your identity. They are not new. They have always been with you, placed within you from the moment of your creation. Like a seed waiting for the right season to bloom, they have been quietly preparing to emerge. As 2 Timothy 1:6 reminds us, fan into flame the gift of God, which is in you. Now is the time to fan that flame, to awaken to the extraordinary power that resides within you. But let's be honest, this path won't be easy. The road ahead will be marked with trials that test your faith and resilience. Yet, it will also be a journey filled with purpose, joy, and a sense of fulfillment that nothing else can offer. Remember, even Jesus faced moments of solitude and testing in the wilderness, Matthew 4:1-11. Yet those moments were necessary to prepare him for his mission. Likewise, your trials are not meant to break you, but to refine you. The most comforting truth is this: you were never meant to walk this journey alone. Divine support surrounds you in ways both visible and unseen. Have you noticed how help often arrives just when you need it most? That's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. Angels walk with you, unseen yet ever present, ready to empower you at every step. So, trust in the process. Trust that the same God who gave you these gifts is the one guiding your path. When you begin to fully embrace who you are and the gifts you've been given, the doors to your higher purpose will open wide. Miracles will follow, and your life will be a living testament to the glory of God's plan. Are you ready to take that first step? As you draw closer to your higher calling, dear chosen one, the gifts you carry are not of this world. They are sacred treasures entrusted to you by the divine, given for a purpose far beyond human understanding. These gifts, whether they manifest as spiritual vision, the ability to heal, or an extraordinary connection to the universe, are not simply talents or skills. They are divine endowments placed into your hands with the expectation that you'll use them to fulfill your mission. Have you ever wondered why you've been chosen to carry such powerful tools? Consider the prophets and chosen individuals throughout history. Elijah called down fire from heaven, 1 Kings 18:38, not for personal glory, but to reveal the power of God to a doubting people. Similarly, the gift you carry is not for your own gain. It is meant to transform lives, inspire faith, and guide others toward the light. These gifts mark you as someone destined to bridge the gap between heaven and earth. They are not random. They have been purposefully crafted and uniquely designed for you. But it's not just about what you can see or do. It's about how your gifts connect you to something infinitely greater than yourself. You have been given the ability to heal, not just physical afflictions, but also the unseen wounds of the soul. Think about the power of your presence. Have you noticed how people feel comforted just by being near you? How your words bring clarity and peace in moments of chaos? This is no accident. It is the divine working through you, making you a vessel for healing and transformation. You are not merely living life, you are touching eternity with every step you take. What will you do with this incredible power that has been placed in your hands? Will you rise to the calling and embrace the responsibility that comes with such sacred gifts? Remember, Jesus himself was a healer, not only of the body, but of the spirit. When he healed the bleeding woman, Luke 8:43-48, it wasn't just her physical ailment that was restored, it was her faith, her dignity, and her hope. Likewise, your gifts carry the power to restore what is broken, to lift those who are weary, and to shine light into places of despair. Your words, your actions, and even your silent prayers have the ability to shift the atmosphere and bring divine peace to those in need. Trust this. You have been given exactly what you need to fulfill your mission on earth. There is no mistake in the gifts you possess or the timing of their emergence. With every passing day, you will uncover new dimensions of your power, and these revelations will take you to places you never imagined possible. Perhaps you've already started to see glimpses of what's to come, moments where your intuition guided you, where your words brought hope, or where your actions inspired change. These are just the beginning. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but it will be deeply meaningful. Trust that your gifts are sufficient for the task at hand. The one who created you has already equipped you with everything you need. How will you trust the path that has been prepared for you? Will you allow the divine to guide you as you step into your destiny? As Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Trust, dear chosen one, that your gifts will light the way, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Chosen one, as you begin to step into the full potential of the gifts you've been given, something incredible will happen. Your life will align with your true purpose in ways you could never have anticipated. The doubts and fears that once held you back will be replaced by unshakable confidence and clarity. Have you felt this growing sense of destiny within you? This is no accident. The divine is preparing you for a mission, and the miracles flowing through you will not only transform your life, but also touch the lives of those around you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Spiritual sight is one of the most remarkable gifts you have been entrusted with. This is the ability to see beyond the physical world and into the deeper, hidden truths of life. It's a divine lens through which you perceive meaning, purpose, and connection in everything around you. Think about the story of Samuel, a boy who heard God's voice calling him in the night, 1 Samuel 3. While others dismissed the voice, Samuel's spiritual sensitivity allowed him to respond to God's call. In the same way, your ability to see and hear what others cannot is a sacred gift, one that connects you to the divine in an extraordinary way. With spiritual sight, you'll begin to notice the subtle signs and messages placed along your path. These are not coincidences, they are divine guidance. Do you remember the moment when Jesus appeared to the two disciples on the road to Emmaus? Luke 24:13-32. At first, they could not recognize him, but as their hearts burned with understanding and their eyes were opened, they finally saw the truth. Similarly, your spiritual sight will reveal truths hidden from the physical world, truths that will guide your steps and help you discern the deeper meaning behind life's challenges. This gift allows you to see the divine order even in chaos. While the world may seem filled with disorder and confusion, your spiritual sight will illuminate the harmony beneath it all. Have you ever felt a deep sense of peace in the middle of turmoil, as though something greater was holding everything together? This is the gift at work. Like Joseph, who was sold into slavery but later understood God's plan to save many lives, Genesis 50:20. You will begin to see how every trial and every setback serves a higher purpose. Your spiritual sight will allow you to look beyond the surface and see the hand of God orchestrating events for good. This gift is not just about recognizing divine messages for yourself. It is also about using it to uplift others. Think of Esther, whose spiritual insight and courage saved her people from destruction. Esther 4:14. She stepped into her calling, trusting that she had been placed in her position for such a time as this. Like Esther, your ability to see beyond the immediate will allow you to make decisions that bring light and hope to those in need. Your presence will comfort the weary, your words will bring clarity to the confused, and your actions will inspire those who feel lost. How will you respond to this extraordinary calling? Will you embrace the gift of sight that allows you to see what others cannot? This is not just about noticing the signs, but also about trusting them, acting on them, and allowing them to guide you toward your destiny. As Proverbs 20:12 says, "The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both." Your ability to see is not an accident. It is a divine creation, purposefully designed to lead you to a life of fulfillment and extraordinary experiences. As you use this gift, you will no longer wander in the darkness. Instead, you will walk with clarity and confidence, recognizing the divine messages hidden in every moment. Consider the blind man healed by Jesus in John 9. When his eyes were opened, he not only gained physical sight but also spiritual vision, understanding who Jesus truly was. Likewise, your spiritual sight will open your eyes to the truth, guiding you through life's twists and turns with a sense of purpose and direction that others may not comprehend. Trust in this gift, dear chosen one. The light within you will grow brighter as you embrace your vision, illuminating not only your path, but also the way for others who walk in darkness. The divine is working through you, guiding you to a life of miracles, purpose, and unimaginable joy. Are you ready to step forward in faith and use this incredible gift to transform your life and the world around you? The time is now. Walk boldly into your destiny, for you are not alone, and the path is already illuminated. Chosen one, the deeper you delve into your gift of spiritual sight, the more you will uncover the profound truths that have been hidden from ordinary eyes. Life is far more intricate than it appears on the surface. Every moment, every encounter, and every challenge is woven into a divine tapestry, part of a greater plan that only spiritual sight can begin to reveal. With this gift, you won't just see the surface of things, you will perceive the deeper reality that underlies them. Have you felt moments of clarity, as though the world was suddenly making sense in a way it never had before? This is your spiritual sight awakening. This extraordinary ability allows you to see beyond illusions and confront reality with courage and wisdom. Like Solomon, who asked God for wisdom to discern the truth and lead his people, 1 Kings 3:9-12, you have been equipped to guide yourself and others toward understanding and purpose. Whether you're uncovering your own life's mission or helping someone else navigate through confusion and uncertainty, your spiritual sight will provide the clarity needed to light the way. You will begin to notice patterns and divine connections that others miss. These moments of insight will bring revelations that not only change the course of your life, but also ripple outward, impacting the lives of those around you. Have you ever wondered why some truths feel uncomfortable at first? The things you uncover through spiritual sight may challenge your understanding, but don't be afraid of them. Like Jacob wrestling with God, Genesis 32:24-30, these revelations may stretch you, but they are essential to your growth and transformation. As you embrace them, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding, knowing that you are being guided by a force far greater than yourself. Miracles are closer than you think, and they are a natural part of your journey as a chosen one. As you step further into your purpose, divine guidance will lead you toward miraculous events that defy human logic. Have you ever experienced a sudden shift in circumstances, an impossible situation that resolved itself, or an inexplicable moment of peace in the midst of chaos? These are not coincidences, they are miracles, evidence of God's hand at work in your life. From healing physical and emotional wounds to overcoming obstacles that seemed insurmountable, you will witness firsthand the power of divine intervention. Miracles flowed through Moses when he parted the Red Sea, Exodus 14:21-22. They were evident when Jesus fed the 5,000 with just 5 loaves and 2 fish, Matthew 14:17-21. And now, dear chosen one, miracles are set to flow through you. Your words will carry healing, your touch will restore, and your presence will transform situations around you. Imagine the lives you will impact, the hope you will inspire, and the light you will bring to those in darkness. Are you ready to embrace this extraordinary calling? The more you trust in miracles, the more they will manifest in your life. Miracles are not random events. They are the result of your faith, your connection to the divine, and your willingness to open yourself to the extraordinary. In Mark 9:23, Jesus said, "Everything is possible for one who believes." This truth applies to you as well. When you believe in the reality of miracles, you create space for God's power to move in your life. Have you ever dismissed a miracle as a coincidence, only to later realize its profound significance? Trusting in miracles means trusting in God's presence and knowing that even in your most challenging moments, He is working in ways you may not yet fully understand. Remember that miracles may not always appear in the way you expect, but they will always be exactly what you need. Sometimes they come as a dramatic breakthrough, like the healing of the blind man in John 9:6-7. Other times, they appear as a quiet shift in circumstances, a gentle nudge toward the right path, or a comforting presence in times of sorrow. Keep your heart open to these moments, for they are signs of divine intervention meant to draw you closer to your purpose. Trust in the guidance of these miracles and know that you are never alone. You are being guided, protected, and deeply loved by a force greater than anything you can imagine. Each miracle is a testament to God's presence in your life, a reminder that you are part of His greater plan. Even when the unexpected happens, remember that God's hand is at work, shaping events for your ultimate good. As Psalm 37:5 reminds us, commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Trust in Him, dear chosen one, and step boldly into the miraculous life that awaits you. Chosen one, among the many sacred gifts you have been entrusted with, the ability to heal is one of the most profound. This power is not simply about curing physical ailments. It is about restoring wholeness to brokenness, bringing peace where there is chaos, and shining love into places long abandoned by hope. Through you, healing flows, reaching not only your own wounds, but also the lives of those around you. Every word you speak, every gentle touch you offer, and every prayer you send into the universe carries the energy of healing. Have you noticed how others are drawn to you in their moments of need? How your presence alone seems to soothe their pain? This is no accident. It is the divine working through you. You were chosen to carry this power for a reason. It is a sacred responsibility, but also a tremendous blessing. Healing doesn't only happen in grand, miraculous moments. It unfolds in the quiet, everyday acts of kindness. Think of Jesus' healing ministry, which was marked not just by physical miracles, but by profound moments of compassion. When He healed the leper, Matthew 8:2-3, it wasn't just his skin that was restored, it was his dignity and connection to the community. Similarly, your power to heal goes beyond the surface. A listening ear can soothe someone's soul. A kind word can inspire hope in someone who feels forgotten. Even a simple gesture can remind someone of the divine love that surrounds them. Healing isn't confined to the physical realm. While physical healing is significant, true transformation occurs when the soul and spirit are restored. As a chosen one, you have the ability to reach beyond what is seen and touch what lies within. Have you ever felt that your presence brought peace to someone in turmoil? This is your gift at work. Like the Good Samaritan, Luke 10:30-37, your compassion and willingness to care for the brokenhearted will bring people back to themselves, back to alignment with their higher purpose. When others feel lost, confused, or broken, your healing touch can guide them toward wholeness. And here's the beauty of it. Your influence will ripple far beyond what you can see. You may never fully understand how deeply your actions impact others, but trust that they do. This is the depth of your healing power. It's not about merely fixing what's broken. It's about restoring what was always meant to be whole. The healing you bring is transformative. It brings people back to the fullness of who they are. But here's the profound truth. This healing is not just for others. It is for you as well. As you pour healing into the world, you will find yourself restored in the process. Think of Elijah, who, after helping others, felt weary and alone. Yet, God sent an angel to strengthen him. 1 Kings 19:5-8. Likewise, as you pour out compassion and love, divine grace will pour into you, connecting you even more deeply to your true purpose. Healing is a cycle of giving and receiving, a sacred process that will transform not just the lives you touch, but also your own. Step into this gift boldly, dear chosen one, and watch as it transforms everything around you. You will not only restore others, but also strengthen your connection to the divine plan for your life. This is the power of healing. It touches both the giver and the receiver, creating harmony and wholeness where there was once fragmentation. As a chosen one, you are called not only to heal, but to lead. However, your leadership will not be rooted in power, dominance, or control. It will flow from compassion, understanding, and love. This is the leadership modeled by Jesus, who washed the feet of his disciples to show that true leaders serve. John 13:12-15. Similarly, your leadership will inspire others not through titles or authority, but through the love and compassion that radiates from your being. Have you noticed how people are drawn to you, seeking guidance or comfort? This is because they sense something extraordinary within you, a light that reassures them and gives them hope. True leadership is about uplifting others, guiding them with wisdom and empowering them to discover their own greatness. You will show others what is possible by embodying the love and purpose you were created for. Just as Moses led his people out of Egypt with humility and trust in God's power, Exodus 14:13-16, your leadership will create a ripple effect of change. You will inspire others to step into their own divine purpose, and through this, you will ignite a transformation that extends far beyond anything you can imagine. Are you ready to embrace this role as a healer and leader? Your calling is not just to mend what is broken, but to restore the world to its intended beauty. Your leadership will not dominate, it will empower. The love and wisdom you carry will touch lives, inspire change, and lead others toward the light. Trust in your gifts, dear chosen one, and know that the divine is with you every step of the way. Step forward with courage, for the world needs the healing and leadership only you can bring. As you embrace your calling, miracles will unfold, and the divine plan for your life will continue to reveal itself in ways that will leave you in awe. You were made for this. Now is the time to step into your destiny. Chosen one, in times of uncertainty, your compassion will shine as a guiding light, offering hope to those who feel lost and discouraged. When others are consumed by confusion or fear, your leadership will stand as a beacon of clarity and love. This is the essence of your calling, to lead with love and integrity, transforming the world around you into a place where hope flourishes and people thrive. True leadership is not about control or power. It is built upon a foundation of ethics, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility. Every decision you make as a leader carries the potential to shape lives and ripple out into the world. Ethical choices are at the heart of divine leadership. It's not simply about doing what seems right on the surface. It's about aligning your actions with God's will and ensuring that your choices serve the greater good. As one of the chosen, your life will be observed and scrutinized. But more importantly, your actions will serve as a source of inspiration. Think of Joseph, who, despite being betrayed and imprisoned, chose integrity over revenge. When tempted by Potiphar's wife, he said, "How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" Genesis 39:9. His commitment to righteousness not only preserved his integrity, but ultimately elevated him to a position where he could save countless lives. When you choose compassion over judgment, honesty over deceit, and service over self-interest, you create a legacy rooted in love and justice. Leadership guided by divine principles doesn't just bring results, it creates lasting change. Have you considered the ripple effect your actions can have? A single act of compassion can inspire others to lead with kindness. A decision made with integrity can become a standard for those who follow. As Jesus said in Matthew 5:16, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." This is the kind of leadership you are called to embody, one that uplifts and inspires others to become the highest version of themselves. One of your greatest tools in leadership is your intuition. This quiet inner voice is not simply a function of instinct, it is a direct connection to the divine. When you feel lost or uncertain, your intuition will guide you, offering clarity when logic fails. It is through this gift that God speaks to you, whispering truths and guiding your steps toward the path that aligns with your highest good. Have you ever felt a pull in a certain direction, even when it seemed illogical. That is your intuition, the divine compass leading you where you are meant to go. Consider the story of Noah, who followed God's instructions to build an ark, despite the ridicule and disbelief of those around him. Genesis 6:13-22. His unwavering trust in divine guidance not only saved his family, but also preserved the future of humanity. Like Noah, trusting your intuition may sometimes feel counterintuitive or even isolating, but it will never lead you astray. The more you lean into this gift, the stronger it becomes. Each time you act on your intuition, you deepen your connection to the divine, and your life becomes more fluid, more aligned with your purpose. Manifestation is another extraordinary power entrusted to you as a chosen one. This is not about wishful thinking or simple optimism. It is about co-creating your reality by aligning your energy with the divine will. The dreams placed in your heart are not random. They are part of a divine plan that is unfolding in perfect timing. Have you ever considered that the desires of your heart were placed there by God Himself? Psalm 37:4 reminds us, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." When your actions, thoughts, and energy align with God's purpose for your life, you become a vessel through which miracles manifest. True manifestation is rooted in faith and trust. Think of Abraham, who was promised descendants as numerous as the stars, even though he and Sarah were childless in their old age. Genesis 15:5-6. His unwavering faith in God's promise brought that dream into reality. Similarly, your dreams are not just possible, they are inevitable when aligned with God's will. Manifestation requires you to trust the process, to believe that what is meant for you will come at the perfect time, and to take inspired action toward your goals. How will you lead with integrity, trust your intuition, and embrace the art of manifestation? As you cultivate a deeper relationship with these gifts, life will begin to unfold in ways you never imagined possible. You will see the world around you transform as you listen to the divine whispers that guide you toward your highest potential. The choices you make, the love you offer, and the dreams you pursue are all part of a greater tapestry being woven by God Himself. Remember, your leadership is not about domination, it is about empowerment. Your intuition is not merely a voice in your head, it is a direct line to divine wisdom. And your ability to manifest is not a coincidence. It is a sacred collaboration with the Creator. Step into these gifts with confidence, for the world needs the unique light you bring. With every act of compassion, every decision rooted in integrity, and every dream pursued in faith, you are building a legacy that will inspire others to step into their own divine calling. Chosen one, you have been given the extraordinary power to manifest in ways that many cannot comprehend. Your thoughts, intentions, and actions carry divine energy, shaping the world around you in alignment with God's will. When your heart, mind, and spirit are united, you step into a realm where the impossible becomes possible. Manifestation is not merely about wishful thinking. It is a sacred partnership with the divine. Have you felt the power of your dreams stirring within you? Those dreams are not random. They are divine seeds planted in your soul to guide you toward your higher calling. The key to manifestation lies in faith. Faith is the foundation upon which all miracles are built. When you believe wholeheartedly in the power of your vision and trust that God and the universe are working together on your behalf, you open the door to extraordinary possibilities. Do you trust that the dreams in your heart were placed there by the Creator? Consider the story of Peter walking on water, Matthew 14:29-31. When Peter trusted Jesus' call, he walked on water, but when he doubted, he began to sink. Faith is what allows you to walk boldly into the unknown, knowing that divine support will uphold you. Faith alone, however, is not enough. Manifestation requires inspired action. Are you taking steps toward the dreams that have been placed in your heart? Faith gives you the vision, but action propels you forward, transforming dreams into reality. When you take steps toward your purpose, the universe responds. Doors will open that you never imagined, and the path before you will unfold in miraculous ways, like the Israelites stepping into the Jordan River before it parted. Joshua 3:15-17. Your bold actions will activate the divine power within and around you. The more you act in faith, the more you will witness miracles, growth, and transformation in your life. Now is the time to rise. You were chosen for a purpose that only you can fulfill. From the moment you entered this world, the divine has been preparing you for this role. Your higher purpose is not just about what you do, it's about who you are. Are you ready to fully embrace the light you carry within you? As you live out your calling, you will inspire, uplift, and transform the world. Your light will serve as a reminder to others of what is possible when we walk in alignment with God's plan. The miraculous is about to become your new normal. Are you ready to step into the life you were always meant to live? You were not born by chance. Every experience, every challenge, and every triumph in your life has been preparing you for this moment. Have you ever wondered why certain experiences have shaped you so deeply? Even the struggles you faced have played a role in molding the person you are today. Think of Esther, who was placed in her position for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. Like Esther, your unique gifts, talents, and perspective are not accidental. They are intentionally designed to fulfill a higher purpose. The whispers of your soul, those subtle nudges guiding you forward, are the voice of the divine. Trust them, even if the path doesn't look the way you expected. When you align with your divine purpose, everything begins to shift. What would it feel like to see your relationships deepen, your work become meaningful, and your life align with the truth of who you are? This path will not always be easy, but it will be worth every step. Just as Paul wrote in Galatians 6:9, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Hold on to this promise and trust that the universe has been preparing you for something extraordinary. Inside you lies a wellspring of untapped potential. Your divine gifts, whether they manifest as healing, intuition, or the power to inspire, are waiting to be fully unlocked. What gifts are lying dormant within you, waiting for your attention and trust? These gifts are not meant to remain hidden. They are tools given to you to serve others and uplift the world. Like the parable of the talents, Matthew 25:14-30, your gifts are meant to be used, multiplied, and shared. The more you embrace your potential, the more you will see these gifts come alive, transforming not only your life, but also the lives of everyone you encounter. Start by listening to your intuition. Are you paying attention to the quiet whispers of inspiration within you? Your intuition is a divine compass, guiding you toward your highest good. Think of Samuel as a boy, hearing God's call in the night and responding, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." 1 Samuel 3:10. Like Samuel, you must quiet the noise around you and trust the still, small voice within. Pay attention to the whispers of inspiration, the subtle nudges urging you to take action. These are divine messages leading you toward the life you were created to live. As you step into your gifts, the world will transform around you. What changes will unfold in your life as you embrace your gifts fully? You'll notice shifts in your energy and reality. People will be drawn to you, opportunities will arise, and a sense of peace will settle over you. This is the power of your divine gifts being unleashed. Just as Jesus multiplied the loaves and fishes to feed the multitude, John 6:11-13, your gifts will multiply and expand, impacting far more than you ever thought possible. Trust in your potential, dear chosen one. It is limitless. The world needs you now more than ever. You carry within you a light that no one else can offer. Are you ready to let go of fear, self-doubt, and hesitation and step boldly into your calling? Trust that God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. As you walk this path, you will inspire others to uncover their own gifts, creating a ripple effect of transformation that will spread far and wide. The universe is waiting for you to embrace the fullness of who you are. Chosen one. Faith is not just an abstract concept, it is a force so powerful that it can move mountains. Have you considered the transformative power of faith in your life? Faith is the foundation upon which miracles are built. It is the unwavering belief that what seems impossible is only temporary, and that with divine intervention, all things are possible. When you truly believe in your purpose, your gifts, and the divine guidance that surrounds you, nothing can stand in your way. Do you trust that the dreams placed in your heart were given to you for a reason? Faith, however, requires more than belief. It demands action. When you take bold steps forward, trusting that the universe will support you, you align yourself with the energy of possibility. Imagine the Israelites standing before the Red Sea, with Pharaoh's army closing in behind them. It was only when Moses raised his staff in faith that the waters parted. Exodus 14:21-22. Similarly, when you act in faith, doors you never imagined begin to open, and paths that seemed unclear suddenly become illuminated. What bold steps can you take today to align with the miracles waiting for you? Faith is the antidote to fear. There will be moments when doubts creep in, whispering that you are not enough, or that your dreams are too far out of reach. In those moments, remind yourself that faith is your greatest weapon against fear. As Jesus said in Mark 11:24, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." When you hold steadfast to your belief that everything is working out for your highest good, you empower yourself to face life's challenges with courage and determination. Can you imagine the mountains you once thought insurmountable crumbling before you as you step forward in faith? The life of your dreams is waiting on the other side of your belief. Divine timing is the unseen hand that orchestrates your life. Have you ever wondered why certain things don't happen as quickly as you'd hoped? It's easy to feel impatient or frustrated when your timeline doesn't match God's, but divine timing ensures that everything unfolds in perfect alignment. Trust that the right people, opportunities, and circumstances will appear precisely when they are meant to. Think of Sarah, who waited decades for the fulfillment of God's promise of a child. Genesis 21:1-2. Her patience and trust in divine timing brought forth Isaac, the son through whom nations were born. Alignment with divine timing requires surrender. Are you willing to let go of the need to control everything and instead trust that everything is unfolding as it should? When you allow divine timing to take the lead, you release yourself from the stress of rushing and embrace the peace of knowing that all is well. Even in moments of stillness, trust that the universe is preparing the groundwork for your next steps. What if the waiting period is not wasted, but is instead a sacred season of growth? When you align with divine timing, life flows effortlessly, and you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Have you paused today to reflect on the blessings that surround you? Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from worry to peace, and from fear to love. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you open yourself up to even greater blessings. Like the leper who returned to thank Jesus after being healed, Luke 17:15-19, gratitude deepens your connection to the divine and amplifies the miracles in your life. How often do you take a moment to give thanks for even the smallest gifts in your life? Gratitude is a magnet for abundance. When you are thankful for what you already have, you invite more of it into your life. The universe responds to the energy you put out, and gratitude is one of the most potent energies to attract miracles. But gratitude is not just about receiving, it's about giving. Have you noticed how expressing gratitude to others creates a ripple effect, spreading joy and kindness far beyond the initial gesture? Your grateful heart becomes a beacon of light, attracting more love, opportunities, and blessings than you can imagine. Abundance is not a destination, it's a mindset. Gratitude is the key that unlocks it. The more you focus on what you already have, the more you align with the flow of abundance. Can you shift your perspective today to see the blessings that surround you? Gratitude opens doors you never knew existed, transforming your reality and bringing you closer to your divine gifts and purpose. Self-love is not selfish. It is a divine act of honoring who you truly are. As a chosen one, your worth is immeasurable. Have you embraced the truth that you are worthy of all the blessings the universe has to offer? The first step in unlocking your divine gifts is recognizing your value. When you cultivate self-love, you align with your higher purpose, opening the door to a life filled with fulfillment and joy. Consider Psalm 139:14, which reminds us, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." You were crafted by the Creator with intention, care, and purpose. Self-love is about recognizing that you were chosen for a unique role that only you can fulfill. Are you ready to let go of fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs that hold you back? The universe has been preparing you for this moment your entire life. Inside you lies a wellspring of untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. Your gifts, whether they are healing abilities, intuitive insight, or the power to inspire, are not meant to remain dormant. They are divine tools meant to serve, uplift, and transform the world. What lies beneath the surface of your potential? Tapping into your hidden gifts requires faith and self-awareness. Start by listening to your inner guidance. Pay attention to the whispers of inspiration and the subtle nudges encouraging you to take action. These are divine messages leading you toward the life you were created to live. As you step forward, you will begin to notice miraculous shifts in your energy and reality. People will be drawn to you, opportunities will appear, and you will experience a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. This is the power of your divine gifts being unleashed. Trust in your worth, your potential, and your connection to the divine. The universe is ready to surprise you with blessings beyond your imagination. Are you ready to step into the fullness of who you are and embrace the life you were always meant to live? Chosen one, self-love is one of the most profound acts of alignment with the divine. Have you taken the time to treat yourself with the same compassion, forgiveness, and patience that you so freely offer to others? Self-love is not about selfishness. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit so that you can show up in the world as your most authentic self. When you prioritize your well-being, you empower yourself to walk confidently in your purpose. How can you expect to give your light to the world if your own flame is dim? The more you love and honor yourself, the more positive energy you will attract into your life. Your relationships will flourish, your career will align with your higher calling, and your sense of purpose will deepen when you operate from a place of self-respect. When you recognize your worth, others will see it too. As Jesus taught in Matthew 22:39, love your neighbor as yourself. This command assumes that loving yourself is foundational to loving others. Self-love is the foundation of every divine gift you possess. When you fully embrace who you are, imperfections and all, you unlock the power within you to manifest miracles. Have you ever paused to reflect on the connection between self-love and your ability to fulfill your purpose? Your intuition which is your direct connection to the divine, grows stronger when you honor yourself. When faced with uncertainty, your intuition becomes the gentle whisper that leads you forward. This isn't about logic or reason. It's about trusting the deep knowing that comes from within. Can you think of a time when following your intuition led you to exactly where you needed to be? Listening to your intuition requires stillness and presence. In the busyness of life, it's easy to become disconnected from your inner voice. Yet, even in the noise, your intuition remains, waiting patiently for you to listen. Think of Elijah, who heard God not in the earthquake, wind, or fire, but in the gentle whisper. 1 Kings 19:11-12. Your intuition is like that whisper, subtle but powerful, always ready to guide you toward your highest potential. How can you create more space for stillness in your life to hear this divine guidance? As you lean into your intuition, life becomes more fluid and aligned. Synchronistic moments will unfold, and the path ahead will be illuminated with divine precision. Imagine a life where every step feels guided, every decision filled with purpose, and every challenge met with clarity. That life is available to you when you trust your inner guidance. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles to fulfilling your divine purpose. It will try to convince you that you are not good enough, not worthy, or not capable. But have you considered that fear is nothing more than an illusion? It is a temporary emotion that only holds power over you if you allow it to. The truth is, you are far more powerful than any fear that stands in your way. Remember the words of Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. The divine is with you every step of the way, empowering you to move forward. To overcome fear, you must face it head on. What would happen if you acknowledged your fear but refused to let it control you? Courage is not the absence of fear, it is taking action in spite of it. Think of David standing before Goliath, armed only with a sling and unwavering faith. 1 Samuel 17:45-47. His courage wasn't born from the absence of fear, but from his trust in God's power. Like David, you have the strength to face your fears and move boldly toward your purpose. Fear does not have to dictate your actions. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you reclaim your power. What areas of your life are calling you to step out in faith today? The more you act with courage, the weaker fear's grip becomes. Each bold step sends a message to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings meant for you. The mountains that once seemed immovable will crumble before you. The challenges you once feared will become stepping stones to your destiny. The universe is with you, supporting your bravery and celebrating every step you take toward your divine purpose. Fear is not your enemy, it is a challenge to overcome. On the other side of fear lies your true power, your freedom, and the life you were destined to live. How will you allow courage to fuel your journey today? Embrace your courage and let fear propel you forward. As a chosen one, your gifts, purpose, and light are needed in the world, now more than ever. Each step you take in self-love, intuition, and courage brings you closer to the life you were created for. Trust that the divine has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. You are never alone, and you are far more powerful than you realize. The time is now, dear chosen one. Step boldly into your purpose. Trust the voice within and face every fear with the knowledge that you are divinely guided. Your life is a testament to the extraordinary power of faith, love, and courage. The world is waiting for the light only you can bring. Your journey is sacred, dear chosen one. No one else will walk the exact same path as you, and that is what makes it so unique and beautiful. every twist and turn, every joy and sorrow is an essential part of the divine plan unfolding for your life. Even in moments of doubt, when you wonder why certain things are happening, trust that every experience is guiding you closer to the life you are meant to live. Remember, life is not a race. It is a series of experiences designed to help you grow into the incredible person you are becoming. When you trust the process, you allow the universe to guide you with ease and grace. Even when the road is difficult, know that it is leading you exactly where you need to be. Each step you take, no matter how small, is part of the grand design that God has created for you. Take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am exactly where I need to be in this moment. Trusting your journey brings peace, clarity, and the assurance that you are supported every step of the way. The universe is always working in your favor, helping you fulfill your divine purpose. Living in alignment means living in harmony with your highest self. It's about embracing your values, walking in your purpose, and trusting that you are on the right path, even when challenges arise. Alignment isn't something you can force. It's something you create through intentional choices. Have you asked yourself what truly brings you joy and fulfillment? When you honor the deepest desires of your soul, you align yourself with your divine purpose, inviting peace and abundance into your life. As you live with intention, you'll begin to notice how effortlessly life flows. Opportunities that resonate with your heart's desires will appear. Your relationships will thrive, your work will feel meaningful, and your sense of self will deepen. Alignment is the key to unlocking a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of peace, knowing that you are living in harmony with your divine calling. As we conclude this journey together, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whether you choose to support this message through a super thanks donation or simply by being present and engaging with this content, please know that your energy and time are deeply valued. If you feel called to give, your generosity will help ensure that messages like this continue to reach and uplift others. But even if you don't donate, I am truly grateful for your presence here. You are a blessing. May you be blessed abundantly as you walk your path. May your journey be filled with clarity, courage, and divine support. I pray that you find peace in trusting the process, strength to overcome challenges, and joy in aligning with your purpose. You are a light in this world, and your impact reaches farther than you can imagine. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for allowing me to share this moment with you. May you go forward with confidence, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The universe is on your side, and your divine purpose is unfolding perfectly. Stay blessed, dear chosen one. Your best days are ahead.